right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some posts, and what I want to do is I want to boost posts. Now where can I find this humor stuff? Well, all of this is pretty funny, right? So what I can do is just go Facebook post and nurses humor based off of post. Now I'm going to show you another secret to this, and this you're going to love this. So someone I could spend a lot of time doing a lot of research, right? I can go here and look at these. Now this might have some good ideas for shirts and stuff like that. But I would say first, build your following online. Spend some money and some time building a following based off of viral content. And these memes are really, really good for that. But someone has already done most of that for you. How can I find that person? So what can I do about this? And that is put in nurses humor and find a nurses find some by nurses that are big. Okay, I want to find a big site somewhere. Okay, I want to find a big group. So this one seems to have a decent size. Let's go look. Okay, this one has 30,000, and what do they have here? They have some pretty good memes. You can see some of them down here, how well they're doing. I can go to photos too, right here, and I can see like how well they're doing. I should be able to. So let's open this up. Not really showing me. Anyway, let's find a different one. Nurses humor, or really, you know what? I can just do nurses. There we go. Look at this one. 465,000 likes. I wanted to see what they're doing. If I can see what they're doing, then I might be able to do it. So let's see. They're not getting a lot of engagement though. See these, even though they have this many people, and it looks like they have someone constantly posting, which is good. But the issue that I see is that a lot of these don't have a lot of likes on their page. So what would I do about that? They are not selling. That's interesting too. They've got a shirt they're showing, but they're not selling it. Not very viral either. So whoever's in charge of this one, I would say, could do a better job. They did a good job growing it, evidently. It might have been back in the day when it was pretty easy to do. So here's one that kind of went viral, right? 3.7 thousand people like this this sign. So this must have been about, I attribute my success to this. I never give or took any excuses. Florence Nightingale. A holiday must have for nurses sell end Sunday. So look, they're selling something. So they are selling something. We can see what they're selling. They have a site called Nurse Deals, and we can see all the stuff. So look, here's a site that's probably, I would say, successfully selling nurses attire, and I can tell you is a Shopify store. Want to know how I can tell you? Let's go at add to cart. Let's go to checkout. See up here it says Shopify. I knew by looking at it, there's other ways you can find this out pretty easily, but I knew right away I could just easily come here and find out by adding it to the cart. But I'm going to go back. Obviously, I'm not interested. I might actually, now that I know that this is a site that's done a pretty good job, I might kind of reverse engineer the site itself. And so I'd look and see, like, what are they selling? You know, site looks very, very basic, which is probably good. It probably works really well in this niche. Let's see. See if they have any free plus shipping type stuff. Not really seeing it. I wonder, I have this app here that I found. I wonder if this will show me their hot sellers. Let's see. Best selling. ShopifyInspector.com if you're wondering. I don't know who owns it. I just messed around with it. So I guess these are the hottest selling. They've got someone's name. So they're actually customizing name of nurses. So someone that has the occupation of a nurse and their name. Somehow you can do it evidently because they have them all here. Here's another one they sold. Cute enough to stop your heart, skilled enough to restart it. So that must be a good shirt design to go with if you were selling shirts. Look at this. They have wine glasses. They have some actual physical products besides print on demand, which is kind of cool. They have some bags, Philadelphia Health Network. So what they did here, think about this. They actually, and look how many reviews they have. I mean, that's crazy. 141 reviews. They actually targeted Philadelphia Health Network. That just gave me a huge idea right there. I'm sorry if this happens to be your site that I'm basically showing everybody, but I just wanted to kind of break it down. Like, you're doing a good job, and if I were to get into um, the nurses industry, which is big. I mean, it's a very big industry. This is what I would do, right? So I would reverse engineer other people that are doing it successfully, and I could say that it looks like this person is, and these are their hot sellers. So this just gives you ideas, right? This just gives you ideas. All you have to do is hire um, a graphic designer, which is not that hard to do, and basically send, and then have them custom make these for you, depending on what you do. And looking at this one here, being it had so many reviews. Let me see what happens when I click on the reviews. Doesn't seem like anything's happening. Maybe if I go to the product, see if there's any reviews popping up. Okay, here's all the reviews. Got exactly what I ordered, and it's perfect. In fact, it is much better quality than I expected. I expected that since I didn't pay a lot for the quality and it would be low. So like these seem like pretty legitimate reviews. I mean, that'd be a lot of reviews to fake. So really good job to this person in the nursing industry. And the nursing, like I said, the nursing industry is a good one. But first, what I would do is I'm just showing you, build your following first on Facebook. If you can get good at building the following, then you could do good at actually finding the products to sell them. They're already buying these products, already interested in these products. So we go back just to kind of look through more of these to see what else they have. But that seems to be about it. Now I would probably add some jewelry in here, like nursing jewelry. But that's cool. They got shot glasses and wine glasses. By the way, really good industry to do cross or flex targeting. Gentle nursing, strong, inspiring, devoted nurse. Pretty cool. Hope is not today. Well, I mean, just really, really a lot of ideas and different things that you could do on here to sell print-on-demand products. And this is straight up a niche site, right? It says it's got the word nurse in it, so it's not a general store or anything like that. General stores are good, but once you have a niche that you're good at, I mean, like if you build your fan page to be extremely high up there, I mean, if you have a really good fan page, then it doesn't matter. Like I would almost tell you that most of these are probably not even they're not even pushing ads. I mean, I can't tell because they could be dark post ads, but basically this is just a normal post. If you notice, they're taking a lot of real estate, so they're doing like the 1200 by 1200, and then that's it. And if they wanted to, they could boost the post, but nothing is really indicating that they are boosting it. It's basically just a site that has a good following of nurses, based off what I can see. Now, who knows? It could be nurse family members. It could be people interested in nurses. But look at this. Like, look at this one right here. 5,700 and 4,253. So this many people were interested in this sign. So when your PT tries to hand you their wad of dirty tissues and you don't have gloves on. So this is totally nurse humor. And guess what I can do? I can take that, save image as, and then boom. Now, I hope you guys understood why I grabbed this one. This one, this at nurse, Jolly Nurse, at Jolly Nurse. So that's not really a person. That's probably someone that isn't a nurse. And then look, all these nurses are talking about it in here. So my trainer at my new HUC job is sicker than your dog. I mean, they have like people are actually talking about it in here. The shares are unbelievable. I mean, when you get shares like that, my strategy really, really, really helps you with the software I'm going to give you. It really helps you with this part. I mean, it's pretty amazing to do. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and go ahead and I already copied it, so now I'm just going to keep going. So now this person, like I said, they did a good job. Let's see if I go to photos, timeline photos, profile pictures. Okay, cool. So it's not really showing me all the ones, but I can probably figure it out. So let's see what this one, how well this one's doing. See, this is one I wouldn't be able to post because of how many text are here, but because of the 20% rule. But you can see, you know, it did decent. Live in such a way that if someone spoke badly about you, no one would believe it. That's pretty cool. Here's a shirt that they are selling, The Working Dead. That's actually pretty cute. After back-to-back 14-hour shifts. That's actually pretty cute. So that's pretty funny. I could see if they have a different. It looks like it's going to the nurse deal, but I want to just see if that particular shirt. This shirt's not even here anymore. So basically, I'm thinking that that shirt either didn't do very well or did. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and I'm going to basically take this picture. I'm going to borrow it. Basically, I've got a designer, so I'd have my designer redo this to make it more looking like the actual TV show, The Walking Dead, and then I might actually do some cross, what do you call it? Actually do some like cross promoting to both people that are nurses and like the Walking Dead. Okay, so there you can see I've uploaded it, and I'm just going to hit upload. Once I upload it, you'll see that I've got this basically like screen share software. And then here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to, boom, okay, and this is the Working Dead shirt design. Okay, so I'm taking this Working Dead design, redo it, and make it look more like Walking Dead, right? So that'll be my message to my designer when I send it to him. Simple stuff. Let's keep looking through here. Uh-oh. Somehow I hit the wrong button. I can see what people are saying if I wanted to. Not necessarily necessary, but let's see. Looks like I have 11 friends that like this shirt. They're all probably in e-com if I were to guess. All right, so let's keep it going. What's this one say? Oh, you know, if you just notice that, that actually helped. When I scrolled over it, see how it tells me how many people like it? So I'm just scrolling over it just to see which ones are hot. Like this one I took because it's pretty dang hot. Here's one that's hot. I don't know why. It could be because they pushed it. Probably not, though. Look how much lettering is there. So Certified Nursing Assistant, CNA. All the nurses seem to appreciate CNA. Say thank you for the one that they've worked very hard, long hours, blah, 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 right? I might actually take this. So I'm going to use Snagit and look at it. I might recreate what this looks like because to me the graphic is kind of like whatever. But the fact that so many people shared it, so many people liked it, I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to hit Capture Image. Then I'm going to hit this where it says Save. But I'm going to say CNA Appreciation. Appreciation sign. And then I'm going to take and upload it to Nurses Humor. Bam, save it. Okay, I'm not using it right now, but I'm just thinking for the future, I might use it, right? It's going to keep going. I don't know why that keeps happening. Let's go to, I'm not clicking anything. So weird. Photos. These are kind of funny shirts because they're using someone's name. So anyways, let's keep rolling through. This one did really well. So the reason why this one did so well is because they obviously boosted the post. They spent money on it because they had a winner. These were those like winning designs that they had, I bet. Let's keep going. Really what I'm doing is I'm just looking for ones that are funny. This one might work. So it's opening up, and what do you make at your job? Mostly inappropriate comments. So that's kind of funny. This could probably work in anything, right? But I'll save this one. It had decent. Kind of looking. This one somehow got really good. When you're interrupted every time you sit down to chart. So sure, it'll save this one too. It did pretty well. This one looks like it did well. See, like to me, it's foreign because it's the name of like the vein and the different parts. Unuseful or useful techniques to improve your IV insertion. Okay, cool. So it's something to do with the job, but I'm looking for funny, right? We're more on the funny side. Why does that keep happening? This is just showing all the posts. No idea. Photos. And you think you're having a bad day. So there's some funny stuff in here, evidently. Oh, wow. Open a new tab. Let's look at this one. Okay, so this one did really well, and if you noticed, they tagged people that they either know, or I'm betting that they tagged their buyers, people that have bought from them, that have said that they are, that they're nurses. Everybody knows that they're a nurse, and they've done a good job. Um, they did a really good job with this one, so I'm going to go ahead and it's simple, right? They didn't boost it because it's got way too much text. It just did really well because they hit the heart chord of nurses by saying this, and even like I saw this one nurse that said, "Many more than one patient has a place in my heart forever." So every nurse has that one patient they'll remember forever, and then obviously this is a good nurse. She's got more than one. So that's just the cool thing about it, right? So we'll go ahead and keep looking. Yeah, I mean, look, there's not even that many on this site. That's surprising. That is super, super surprising. I just kind of wonder if maybe they were doing a just liking campaign to nurses, which might have worked really well for them. So we got this one. Okay, cool. So I've got a few here that I can post. Okay, so now what I would do, let's go, let me just see if they have this still up. They do. So they're selling on Teespring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off right here on this training. I'm going to have another video that I show you what do I do next. So currently we can go to, let's see. Currently we have this site up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually start building the brand here. And nurse's humor, right? So we'll just make this straight up. This will be like a brand, a company where we sell shirts, print on demand. I'm just going to take you guys through the beginning to the end on how I do it. You can do it however you want. I've learned from a lot of different people. They all have different strategies. Yes, on here we can start selling shirts right away. And besides selling the shirts right away, we can do a few other things. So the main thing I want to do is I want to build this site. I mean, we've got this site here that has over, how many did it have? Let's see if I go, oops, 465,000 people like this site, and I'm just venturing off that the site is not even that old. I wonder if I can go down, I wonder if I can find one of the first posts. If I can, I'd be surprised, but it's amazing though to look at this site, because I know it's not all that old by looking at the first pictures that they have in here. It's not that old. That one's pretty cool. The ad for a nurse. Alright, so I can't really find it, but anyway, I'm telling you, this site's not all that old. I'm gonna go to photos. Let's take it back to the very last one we can find in here. Oh, maybe it's older than I thought. I didn't see these earlier, so maybe it is older. Maybe it's about a year or so old. I'm gonna see if I can keep scrolling down and find it. Lots of good stuff in here, by the way, too. You should see, um, realistically, like how much good stuff is in here, and you can see that like they were trying to sell shirts like very, very early on with this one. By the way, if this is your site, I'm sorry that I'm exposing it, but this is how you do it. This is how you do the research. Is I find someone who's already been doing it, and it's easy. And I'm sure there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people selling in this niche. This site is definitely older than I thought it was, so I retract that. But it looks like they've done, I mean, they've done all the work for me. I'm thinking I'm getting closer because I'm not seeing as many likes on these. But even Facebook is like trying to find in its memory banks, trying to figure it out. So I might have found the end. 2013. So yeah, this is definitely a lot older than I thought. And you can see, look, this is the first cover photo that they've done, and someone's tagged it. I wonder if these are the people that started. I don't know, but no, there's a lot of tags on it. So this might have been someone that happens to be a nurse, maybe. They're friends with other nurses. That's a good possibility, and they decided to start up their own fan page. So just kind of, again, just speaking out loud and kind of reverse engineering what they did to have such a big fan page. But you guys are going to be blown away. We'll see you guys on the next video.